I wanted to film a video to tell you about my new favorite fantasy book ever. I just discovered this and it just came out this year and it is so good. It is literally like 15 out of 5 stars or 25 out of 5 stars. I don't care. Pick whatever rating you want. Just, it is awesome. It is so good and I want you all to read it. And if you follow me on Twitter, then you already know maybe that I'm obviously talking about Stolen Songbird by Danielle Jensen. This book is my new holy grail. Like, my new favorite fantasy read. So good. And now let me tell you why. First of all, I just want to let you know if you want to purchase this book, it is available for $1.99 on Amazon at the moment as an ebook, so go and get it, please. I'm in no way sponsored, unfortunately, to say this, but it's so good. So please go and get it so we can get some sort of a discussion started here because I want to just spread the love, my love for this book everywhere, like all over the place. So if you haven't read this book yet, head over to Amazon right now and get it for your e-reader if you have one. Or just purchase the, proper book cover version because obviously physical books are so much better. That's a fact. I hope I can contain my love for this book long enough to form cohesive sentences to actually tell you why I love it so much. Okay, let's turn it down, Teresa, and let's get started. This book follows 17-year-old Cecile who lives like in a little village and she's supposed to move to the city to her mother to become a singer, and that's kind of what she wants to be because her mom is also a really famous singer. But the day that she's supposed to leave, she gets kidnapped by this guy from her village and he just randomly drags her underneath a mountain to a troll kingdom called Trollis and sells her to the king. Because according to a prophecy, if the prince of the kingdom marries a girl matching Cecile's description, like not even Cecile specifically, just someone like her, then the curse that has been placed on this troll kingdom will be broken. And the curse is that none of them can actually leave this kingdom. They have to stay there under the mountain in their hidden city and they can never leave. Now if you imagine trolls to be like big orc-like figures that have like muscles this size and are kind of creepy and weird, you're wrong. Trolls basically are sort of like humans but not really. They have humanoid features and they look human, but because obviously they have been stuck under this mountain for I think a few centuries, there has been some inbreeding happening and a lot of them are quite deformed. There are some that are really fat or that have like 2 heads or that are grown together, or they just have really weirdly placed faces and stuff like that. So they definitely don't all look quite human. Some of them do, some don't. It's kind of just like a random thing, but yeah, they're not like what you would imagine trolls to be. Now the existence of this kingdom is not known to people outside of it, so Cecile is completely surprised to find out that trolls even exist. She just thought it was a myth, and now she's supposed to marry this random troll. Tristan, the prince of this kingdom, does look human, but he also doesn't want to marry Cecile because she's a human, and to trolls, humans are pretty much like vermin. Like they're just inferior citizens, basically. There are some humans that come to Trollis to trade because the trolls have a ton of gold and money, but they're not allowed to speak of Trollis outside of it, so they cannot tell anybody. And she's basically being kept there. She can't escape, no one can help her, and she's supposed to marry this random stranger to lift this curse. So this is where the story kind of really kicks off with Tristan and Cecile like basically being married and then having to live with that. Both of them, none of them like wants to be in that situation. And then we also find out a lot about the intricate politics of this troll kingdom, how there's like, rebels that maybe think that humans or the half-bloods basically that are half human, half troll, they should have more rights because they're basically treated like slaves in the city at the moment. And there's a whole lot of that going on. And then obviously we have Tristan and Cecile who have to kind of deal with the situation and have to figure out where the other person stands, how much they can trust them. Overall, this story is really, really well written. I adored the world building. Like the descriptions of this troll kingdom are just so well thought out. Like you can really imagine the city in front of your eyes, and you can also almost feel like you are there and you're seeing this with the protagonist, and it's just so amazing. The troll city looks fantastic. It is so cool. They have like, because obviously they're on their mountain, they have like glass gardens, and it's just, everything is so well thought through. And that's something I really appreciate in books, is when you can tell that the author has put a lot of time into creating this world and not just randomly thought something up that, you know, doesn't really match together. This book really did a fantastic job in that department. Actually, this book did a fantastic job in every department, be it characters, be it character development, be it world building, be it story, be it romance. Everything gets 5 out of 5 stars, no doubt. Everything about this book is so great. My favorite thing definitely though was the romance between Tristan and Cecil, because it's exactly the kind of romance that I love to read. It's not insta love. There's no love triangle. There's no weird like, oh my god, what is like, there's no weird cheesy crap at all. It's basically just them, you know, first mistrusting each other, not really wanting to be in this situation, and then sort of realizing that they both kind of are striving towards reaching the same goals and kind of have similar interests at heart, and so they form a kind of shaky, fragile alliance that then sort of turns into a friendship, then sort of turns eventually into love. And I think that's realistic, you know, that's what also happens in real life. Despite the fact that you usually don't start off hating each other and already being married. But apart from that, this could totally be a relationship that would happen in real life as well, and it actually makes sense to me why they would like each other, and it makes sense to me why they would fall in love with each other, because it's just a natural progression from their friendship. My favorite thing about this book definitely was the dialogue between them, because both of them are hilarious to read, and both of them are just, I'm 100% on board with everything they're saying and with just the way they're acting, and it just makes sense, you know. It's a sensible situation. It's not like, oh, we're in a dangerous situation, let's make out because why not, because we're so attracted to each other. None of that crap. Basically, if you've watched my channel for a while, you will know the kind of things that really tend to bother me, and this book has done a marvelous job of doing exactly the opposite of that every single time there was an option. And I just, seriously, this book is like personally written for me, I think, because it has fantastical elements to it, it has adventure, it has conspiracies, it has intricate plot twists, it has smart characters, it has really interesting villains, and it's just good, okay? It's just good start to finish. There's like not even a question to that, and I'm so excited for the sequel. The sequel is called Hidden Huntress, and it'll be coming out, I think, in spring of 2015, and I'm literally like, I have a mental calendar in my head, and I'm just crossing off each day because I really want to read the sequel. I really want to read the sequel. And apparently there's also a prequel called Songbird's Overture, I think. I haven't read that one yet, but I definitely will try to get my hands on it. I think it's only available as an ebook, but I don't know yet. I'll have to do some more research into that. Either way, this book was so much fun to read. It is a great epic story, and again, you should go and read it as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you go head over to Amazon and buy Stolen Songbird in one form or another. And if you're a wizard, please do me the favor and make it be 2015 already, because I need Hidden Huntress in my life, like right now, or my brain will go crazy. Maybe I even have gone a little crazy already. If you follow me on Twitter, you might already know that. By the way, my handler is @RisaXX, just in case you want to follow me. But like right after I finished Stolen Songbird, I just went on there and just tweeted about it for like 20 tweets straight, just like, I don't know what to do with my life now. It was so good and now it's over, and it's just the worst book hangover ever, like the worst. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and again, head over and buy that book now. I will see you soon. Have a lovely week. Bye!